The late Council of the Outlawed Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, Ejiofor, has said the evil scheme of the federal government of Nigeria against his client, Nnamdi Kanu, is at a dead end. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. The late Council of the IPOB, Ejiofor, has said that the evil scheme of the federal government of Nigeria against his client, Nnamdi Kanu, is at a dead end. In a recent statement obtained by Politics Nigeria, Ejiofor said that the federal government has not demonstrated any willingness to prosecute the appeal which discharged the IPOB leader in October. Rather, they merely intended to take advantage of the order for stay of execution to buy time and further detain him. Now, this is what I'm going to say. Till now, I do not know why this issue is lingering. Now I'm saying that from what I can see, the judiciary is being made jest of. APC, they have made jest of this judiciary, the third arm of government. They have reduced it to nothing, and it is not fair. We have three arms of government: the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. All right, and that is it. So the same powers the executive has its own power, which it can do. Oh, this thing will happen, and that is why you see they'll say, okay, there'll be curfew, and there'll be curfew. The same way the legislative body also has. The legislative body will come and say, okay, this thing will sign it into law, and it will sign it. And when it comes to the judiciary, they will also say, oh, this thing, it must be done. But we can see that with this administration, nobody is adhering to the rule of law. Nobody is adhering to separation of powers. Nobody. Most especially our judiciary has been, how do I even put it? We have relegated it to, it's now like, we have, brought it to the ground so in such a way that it does not in any way, I don't even know how I'm going to put it. People don't respect it. The government, or should I say the executive and the legislature, they have so, most especially the executive, they have so ridiculed the judiciary that it seems like it is just whenever the court gives orders, nobody takes it. Now, can you see that the federal government is also doing, this is what the federal government is doing. The last time I checked, about a month or almost 2 months ago, the indigenous people of Biafra, I think in October, I think October 11th or thereabout, we had news that the indigenous people of Biafra, that a certain court has said, oh, you are actually acquitted and free, as in you are discharged of you are free of all your charge. And there was jubilation. And the thing is, even that time, I was like, we should not jubilate. That the only time, I said it, that the only time these people should jubilate is when this man has come out and to address them. And it is as if I knew what was happening, because calls we are coming and people are telling me, okay, what is going to happen now? We did continue the system. I was like, am I the governor of the Southeastern region? How does that one? I don't know. But me, I'm saying I was looking forward to a statement by the indigenous people of Biafra leader. That is him saying, okay, this sit at home, enough is enough. People should not do it. That was what I was sincerely waiting for until till now. And I do not know why these people are being kept. Till now, they have not told them this is the reason. No. Their reason they are giving is not actually, it does not hold water. Their reason for holding this man still in detention does not hold any water. And it is, how do I even put it? It is a very, very big calamity. I'm telling you. Now, the indigenous people of Biafra, I'm even surprised. Before now, that, they would have threatened fire and brimstone. They would have very spoken in the Busky manner. And this is why I'm saying, I even love the fact that they have not even come out to speak anything. So that it will not be as if, then they run their mouths. Maybe then they look how everything will use happen. Let everybody keep, watching everything unfold. So what I'm trying to say here is we can now see that it is actually the executive that is giving an example of how Nigerians should be treating the judiciary. I'm saying this because even this last week, we heard about how the CSA that they remand him in prison, the IGP, all those people. If Nigeria, if the federal government do not give a good example of, oh, if courts give order, that order is order. You understand? You should follow it. These people will not know. They will not follow those orders. Till now, I'm not even sure it will happen. Then how do you expect the leader is supposed to lead by example? How do you expect the people who you now handle to even, follow in your footsteps? It's not, follow what you do not. As in, the Nigerian government to tell us, do as I say, but don't do what I do. You understand? That is what they are going to tell us. Okay. But are you taking it to be a political lawful situation? Alright. I'm not happy for him being in detention up till now. But first, tell his boys to stop killing people. How do you mean tell his boys? It's like you don't know how this man, what's it called? You don't know how they're watching him. They're watching his every movement. He cannot do anything. Alright. Every day is for the thief, but one day he'll run out of luck. My belief is that Onyendo Nnamdi Kanu can only come out of prison when this Fulani government is out of power, because this case is between Kanu and the Fulanis and not against the federal government of Nigeria, as some people think. My prayer for him is for God to protect him for the remaining months of this Fulani's government, to end up, then the new government that is not the Fulani's government will free him. Well, sincerely, I was also thinking about this. But I was hoping this is not going to be as I thought. Why? Because I feel this sitting administration, let him be there. Then the coming administration will also say, okay. Do you understand? Alright, the hallmark of constitutional democracy is respect to due process, rule of law, equal rights and justice for all citizens. Muhammad Buhari, APC government in Nigeria, can best be described as a meritocratic dictatorship. Nigerians must vote for P2B if we indeed want to experience a positive change in governance come 2023. Alright. But the stay of execution must have an expiring date. They cannot detain Kanu forever. Government will still be disgraced at their pay cut. Exactly what I'm saying. It's not that tomorrow. The thing is, they are shooting themselves in the leg. If you ask me. Nnamdi Kanu is a prisoner of conscience. He committed no crime. He should be freed. That is what majority of what everybody is saying. But the thing now is that, so you see this particular issue, and the thing is, this issue has even gone beyond the shores of Nigeria. So Nigeria should even tread with caution. They should tread with caution so they don't land all of us inside problem. Because I heard the UN instructed them to release him, and we don't even know if the time the UN gave them will lapse. We don't want any penalty. That's my own fear. They should not come and penalize everybody now for the what they call shortcomings of these people in government. Hopefully, they release this man, or they call for dialogue. They have not dialogue with this man, and they're making it seem like these people are difficult to listen to. It is when until you dialogue with somebody, okay, or you don't dialogue with this person, that you're not going to say, okay, these people are difficult, or no, these people, this is what they want, or you're not going to be able to draw a conclusion that really these people, whether they're troublesome people or not. All right, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy.